Hello, and welcome to Orion Outreach, where we introduce you to some amazing organizations and the things that they are doing right here locally in our community. Today, we're going to introduce you to Lake Point Community Church and some of its members and this amazing event they have coming up on August 10th. Today, we have a few people with us. We have Bob, Larry, Rob, and Cindy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. All right, we got it all down. So first, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're going to talk about a veterans picnic that you have coming up on August 10th
Great.
at Lake Point Community Church. And Bob, give us some history on this celebration, really, for veterans, and how it came about to celebrate them.
About 10 years ago, we, three of us, started a ministry called Veterans Ministry. We felt that the veterans in the church needed some kind of support, some kind of acknowledgement. And so we, the three of us thought, let's just start something to see what happens. And it basically steamrolled over the years to just a wonderful organization. We have 60 plus veterans in the church, and I've been blessed to be the ministry leader for the veterans for the last 10 years, and we have at least 18 members of our leadership team. These are some of the members of that team.
Yeah. And so in that, you decided that a picnic was one of the best ways, really, to celebrate that.
That's correct.
And what can the veterans look forward to on some of those highlights? We have so many things happening that day, but it's really about celebrating them.
Yes, it's all about celebrating the veteran and his family or her family. Just as you can imagine, what would be the greatest picnic that you'd want to go to? I would love to go to a picnic that had live music, live band, a disc jockey, all the food I could eat,
Good food.
And fellowship among other veterans and friends, and just have a great time.
And so there's a live band, correct?
Right.
And lots of food.
Yep.
Lots of food.
And what can the veterans look forward to on the live band?
Rob?
Well, we have a couple bands. I can't remember the name of them right now, but a couple live bands will be playing, and there'll be a couple of other people singing. A gentleman that we've paired off with, Little Richard, we call him Little Richard. He's got a beautiful voice, and he's going to be singing a song for everyone also.
And what about the group we were talking earlier? What group is coming in to do the Pledge of Allegiance?
The little ones. We've got some 5 and 6 year olds that are going to come. They've came the last several years, and they did the Pledge of Allegiance to the flag. It was just awesome. It really touched our hearts, and so it was pretty neat.
And Cindy, we talked earlier, there's some line dancing going on?
Yes, we have a line dancing instructor coming in, and we've done it probably the last couple years, but last year was the first year we had a real instructor. But people really like it. They get out, and she teaches them a few simple steps, and then we have the music, and people really enjoy it. So we don't do a ton of that, but 2 or 3 songs, and people have fun.
Yeah. And how do you arrange the food? What can they look forward to in the veterans? Is this a shared passing dish as?
Well, our members of our church do hot dishes and cold dishes and salads and desserts, so people volunteer and bring in just a ton of food. And then we have cooks come in, and we have hot dogs and burgers and brats and pulled pork sandwiches. And people usually go home bags because we have so much food to take home. So.
And there's 3 dessert tables.
Yeah, yes, there are. There's lots of dessert tables. So it really is awesome food. It really is.
And you have some great partners, though, that you couldn't do this without. And those partners all serve veterans locally here and all over Southeast Michigan. What partners can we look forward to in that?
Well, we'll have a number of groups there that will help veterans answer their questions, help them through the maze of procedures to get their benefits and so forth. So we're very happy that these groups have offered to come in and help the veterans answer their questions.
Yeah, so it's a laid back,
Very
Yes, very much so.
environment for them to ask questions and
Absolutely.
to find out their path.
Not only for veterans, but
Yeah.
also for spouses,
Yes.
children of veterans. There's a lot of benefits out there that families are just not aware of, or they don't know how to go about it. We also have advocacy groups that will help veterans that are being transitioned into civilian life. We unfortunately have to address the high suicide rate of veterans. So we have a group that's going to be doing that. We have the Red Cross who service veterans in the Michigan area. We have the VA that's actually providing the benefits. The Michigan VA will be there. We're going to have a legal team called the Oakland County Bar Association who looks for veterans and provides them with free legal services.
Wow.
So yeah, we've got an excellent representation there. One of the other key elements of honoring veterans is that we have partnered with Southwest Solutions. We have partnered with the Michigan Veterans Foundation, Vets Returning Home, and the VA Community Living Center in the Detroit area. And we transport between 100 and 120 veterans that are currently in shelters that wouldn't have a day of fun. So we really, I guess if there is one element that we want to focus on, it's those, that we want them to have a fun time, have a good food, good entertainment, and just share the love that we want to give them.
Yeah, in a lighthearted,
Yes.
a different environment for them to really be able to take a deep breath and enjoy.
And up to a couple years ago, we were blessed to have a couple World War II veterans there also. They've since gone to the Lord, but they were there and able to bring their families and their grand and great-grandchildren, so it was quite a blessing.
Yeah.
It sounds like a beautiful event.
Yes.
August 10th. And what are the hours, Bob?
We're going to start it off with a military-style opening ceremony. We'll have an honor guard. We'll also have a memorial bell ringing ceremony that will honor those that have passed on to the Lord for the last year. We will have, as Rob mentioned, the preschool children of Lake Point Community Church lead us off in the pledge. I'm looking forward to that. We will have the national anthem sung, and then we begin the festivities. So it starts at 11 o'clock sharp, so be there for the opening ceremonies, and it'll run through 3 o'clock. And then we close it up.
All right, so veterans, families,
Yes.
come out and enjoy a day, and it's all free, correct?
All free.
Yep, and we're located 1550 West Drainer Road, which is about 1.5 miles west of M24 on Drainer Road on the north side.
Easy to find.
Easy to find.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful setting on the lake.
Yes. It's right on the lake, and
I was going to say, let's hope for good weather, right? Like today.
Yes.
Amen.
Let's hope for good weather.
Like today, yes.
And some rain.
Yeah.
Well, if anybody wants to get involved or volunteer, are they able to do so, and how would they do that?
They can send me an email, and my email address is bob@10bosch, TEN like number 10, B as in boy, OSCH.com, bob@10bosch.com, and I'll get back to you.
Wonderful. Well, thank you for all that you're doing and for
you.
coming
Thank
in
you.
today.
Oh,
And
thank you.
again, let's hope for good weather.
Amen.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you would like more information on this event, you can find that at lakepointcc.org. And again, August 10th from 11 until 3 at Lake Point Church. We'll see you soon.